You don't know how much I was configuring this mic. So, guess what? Kind of spoiled it. Got a new mic. Haha. Came in today. You know what else came in today? Bally song. Yeah. I was really happy with that. I played with the Bally song, the butterfly knife, for about 5 hours. Like, as soon as I got it, I just kept on spinning it. And man, I'm really glad I got it. Man, it's so much fun. I didn't think it'd be this much fun. And I know it'll wear off in a few days or maybe even a week, but I'm glad I got it. I feel like it'll last me a really long time. It was 72, yes, around $72. So it's made out of metal. I'm guessing it'll last me, my lifetime basically. As long as the bushings, as long as the pivots survive, I think I'll be able to use it for the rest of my life. Like it's that good. I don't know. We'll see. And I might get other ones too, better ones as I continue through this hobby, through the hobby of just flipping bally songs and progressing through my bally song flipping skills. I have notes of what I want to talk about. That's what I was looking at right now. But like honestly right now I'm just so tired. I was debating very briefly not even making this, but I feel like if I have the opportunity to make it, I should make it. Because I want to be consistent with this. I want to be very consistent as I keep on saying. And there's only been one day where no, I guess 2 days where I've had the opportunity to, but I haven't done it. And the 2 days were right before I went to the Carlton camp, where I could have filmed at like 2 a.m. and woke up at 9 or whatever, or like 8:30. But you know what? That one I'll get a pass on. But the other one was when I got back on Sunday, and I don't think I filmed on Sunday just because I went to sleep early. Yeah, yeah, I didn't mention this in the previous video, but I went to sleep at around 7 p.m. Just to give you context. The last time I went to sleep before midnight was probably like more than a year ago. It's been a while. And yesterday or not yesterday, but Sunday I went to sleep at 7 p.m. Insane, mind-boggling. And I ended up sleeping for like 15 hours. That's just how much sleep debt accumulated throughout the camp, the little summer camp we had, get together, Carlton summer camp get together, and Frosh thing. Sleep debt isn't really, it's not actually a thing. So I can't catch up on the sleep debt that I've accumulated throughout my entire life. And the closest thing you can get is recover from the sleep that you've had throughout the past week, maybe, or the past few days. That's why I could sleep. That's why I could sleep for 15 hours on Sunday night. Is because I was just so tired from those days and I hadn't had that recovery. But it's not even too much sleep that um like okay, like you're lacking that recovery, but sleeping those extra hours doesn't, it's not the same, like because I slept 15 hours, that's not equivalent to having slept 9 hours, 9 hours, 9 hours those past 3 days, rather than having slept, 7 hours, 7 hours, 7 hours, 15 hours. It's much better to just sleep longer, sleep consistently, sleep consistent length, assuming that you're well rested, not like 6 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours, um, I don't know, 15 hours, and then versus, um, I don't know, like 9 hours, 11 hours, 7 hours. I think, and then 8 hours. I bet that one would be better than, like, okay, let me phrase it better. Having more sleep, total hours of sleep, is best. Then after that, if you have equivalent hours of sleep, it'd be better to have consistent hours of sleep per day. That's what I wanted to say. And it took me a minute to explain that. More than a minute. Okay, moving on. Yeah, I wanted to clip this. Okay, so I got the new mic, right? I got two new mics. This is one of them. Of course, same brand. The other one's just identical to this. Turns out the old mic that I got still works. I just didn't configure it properly. You have to go into Windows 11 settings, sound settings, and enable it, allow, and then it works, which is kind of stupid because it should be plug and play. And I swear it was. The one time it was plug and play. But then I don't know what happened the second time I tried it out. But it just didn't work the same. Very strange, but now it works, I guess. But I realized this quality mic, the mic that I just bought, is actually better than the one that I bought previously, so I'm gonna return the other one anyways. Because this one's just better. Just built different. I spend a lot of time configuring this mic, and I don't think it's even that good. That well configured. I wanted to pin it to my chain, just like put it attached to my chain, but the it just sounds way worse when it's attached to my chain and I speak out loud like this rather than having it held here. I feel like having it held here, the quality is much better. So that's what I'm sticking to right now. The idea is to have this on a podcast though, so it'd be kind of weird to hold it the entire time during a podcast. I'll have to do some more configuration and experiment around to see how I want to do this. And I have to get audio splitters for the two mics to go into one. Man, there is quite a bit that I still have left. Yeah, man. Today, today was basically just like getting a bunch of things from the mail, like this mic, and then I ordered some things off of Temu, and I got those today as well, and then I got the Bally song. So, three things. Those kept me occupied the entire day. Yeah, okay. Oh man. So, I guess the notes that I have written down, we'll get to those actually now. Now that it's 10 minutes, we'll get to them. We'll try to keep it under 15, but it's likely not going to happen. Maybe just a bit more. Okay, so I did 2 workouts with Kelm, the guy that I invited to work out with me at Planet Fitness, and he seemed really excited, and he seemed really invested in it. So oh yeah, but then when I went on the Ottawa trip, I of course couldn't work out. And then I said, but when I get back, I'll be able to work out. And so I messaged him yesterday. No, wait. Monday. Yeah. Yeah. I messaged him yesterday. And I said, hey, let's work out. Didn't respond. This was, I think, 11 a.m. No, 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 no. On Sunday, I messaged him and I said, we should work out tomorrow at early because I'm going to sleep really early. I'm going to sleep at 7 p.m. So I'll probably wake up really early as well. So we can work out whenever you want, basically. And he's like, sure, let's go 5 p.m. Jokingly, he said. I think jokingly. And then I just sent an emoji. I'm like, oh no. And then I message him on Monday. So when I wake up, I say, okay. Funny enough, it's like 5 a.m. and I say, actually, you know what? I could do 5 a.m. But you want to do 7 a.m.? Nothing. 7 rolls by. Okay. What about 11 a.m.? Nothing. 11 a.m. rolls by. Okay. What about 2 p.m.? No messages. And at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm going to work out at 2 p.m. If you want to join me. But I'm not going to wait for a response. Like what's stupid about that is he messaged me the night before. He was down to work out. And then all of a sudden, he just ignores me. And the thing is, maybe I'm blowing it out of proportion. I'm assuming the worst, as I normally do, but how do you. Like, he still hasn't responded. I feel like I'm pretty unresponsive for text messages, especially Instagram. But the only reason for that is because people send me memes. And so I don't want to check memes every single day. But if it's Snapchat, there are no memes on Snapchat. The only thing you're getting on Snapchat are messages. I guess snaps now that I think about it. But snaps, like, they're nothing. You just open them, snap back. That's it. That took you like 2 seconds. Once, like, and the other thing is too. Yeah, I can't even remember if I already said this. I'm so tired. He messaged me back on Sunday. So he was expecting it. He was expecting to work out. He knew that I wanted to work out. He knew that I was back in town. He knew that I was ready. And then he just ignores me. That really annoys me. It's like, if you don't want to work out, just say you don't want to work out. Then I can work out on my own earlier. I could have gone at 11. But no, you have to make me wait until 2 p.m. and you still don't respond. Yeah, okay. The other thing too is the last video I mentioned the the girl at the camp that I was talking to. I originally assumed the worst, that she didn't like me. And honestly, that made me a bit sad. But then I realized that we talked for a while, and that can't be the case. And I think that's a really good example of jumping to the worst conclusion without much evidence. I just assume people hate me. I just assume she must have hated me. That's why she didn't accept the dance invitation. But no, no, there's so many reasons why she probably didn't know me well. Well, like there's way too many reasons. Maybe she she just didn't like my style. You know, I was too talkative. It could have been any one of those things. She just but it basically all gets summed up to she doesn't know me well. At least I think. And if she if she knew me well after those that 1 hour of talking, then it's not that she hates me. It's just that she just isn't looking for that, looking for an intimate relationship with me. And I shouldn't be salty about that. I'm not salty about that. I get in my own head sometimes, a lot of the time, thinking that people think the worst about me. I don't know if that's a common problem with a lot of people, but ever since I started doing this vlog, I realized just how common it is. Yeah, I definitely have to work on that. Oh, that's the end of the notes though. So I think what I'll add to the end of this vlog is that I